how are you, honey? Hey, JBM. Good, just woke up. Oh, fun. Hi, Lil Z. How are you, honey? Hi, everybody. Good morning. Son of a bitch. This fucking hurts. This is why I wear my hair up before bed. Hi, Charles. So, my girlfriend and I are going out on a date today after we pick up our paychecks from work. I was supposed to sleep through the night. I have naturally greasy hair, J Smooth. I don't add a lot of things to it. I have Irish and native mixed hair. It's not fun. But I was supposed to sleep through the night. I have been up since like 1 o'clock this morning. I don't know what time it is now. But I've been awake because my husband and my girlfriend were fighting over who was going to snuggle me and yanking me back and forth in the bed. And it's too fucking hot for that shit. So I got up, took a nice bubble bath, shaved my fucking legs, and now I'm doing this because I am not about to try to go crawl back into that bed. Hi, Tom. Oh, Tom, I still have my job. Funny story for you guys. Monday, my boss was at work, and he's a complete and utter asshole to me and me only. So I got really irritated when I first clocked in. I clocked in, he started degrading me, telling me I don't do good enough and treat me just really shitty. So I walked out. Monday, 10 minutes after my shift started, I walked out. I did not punch out. I did not say anything. I walked off the job, right? You'd think I'd be fired. My girlfriend and I work at the same place. She gets out of work, she comes up to me and she's like, so the boss said, if you want to come back in tomorrow, you can. Okay, so I went back in, and it turns out that the reason why he was okay with me coming back in was because he realized that he was the reason that I walked out in the first place. This little guy right here is from when my hair was falling out really bad, so there we go. This is how long my hair has gotten since I chopped it off. Not very long, but longer than it was. All these little baby hairs that don't grow, they just curl and fall out. But yeah. So, what has everybody else been up to lately? How do you keep bathing in the blood of men that piss me off. Sacrificial rituals every full moon, you know, the usual. I have been eaten alive by mosquitoes. I'm itchy. about to look like a sociopath. I promise. They haven't diagnosed me as one yet. This is how I keep my teeth white. I torture myself. I look so crazy. I've had Bruno for 7 months now, and a butterfly for about 4. My newest one is actually the sunflower that I did live here on YouTube. No, don't go to the punishment corner. I still have charcoal powder in my mouth. This stuff takes forever to get out. I'm at work. Nice, Dwayne. You have the best smile. Thank you, Tom. I'm actually saving up for braces to get rid of the crookedness of my teeth. Same, that comes next. I do not use mint toothpaste on my teeth because I refuse to put fluoride on my teeth. So I use charcoal and baking soda and occasionally peroxide because I'm a little muffed up in the head and think that that's a good idea, which it's not, by the way. It's very bad for your gums, but it's very good if you want quick white teeth. Clean up all that charcoal off the sink. There we go. See? Once I get braces, my teeth will be so pretty because they'll be straight. I have very white teeth. And I take very good care of my teeth. Couldn't tell by all the cavities. Pain lets you know it's working. Exactly. And being that I've already flossed once, I'm only getting the spots with the charcoal left in them. Thank you, Tom, and I would believe that if my crooked teeth didn't cause it to hurt to eat. And cause spacing issues. Like that. I am very big on dental hygiene to the point that I even scrape my tongue. And thankfully I don't have gag reflexes, so I don't gotta worry about that. And then my least favorite part. I do lots of skincare and dental care. That doesn't make a difference for me, sadly, no matter what I do. Because I have Irish skin, I am predisposed to shittiness in it. This is technically a peel-off mask, but I use it as a first base face wash for problem areas like my nose or my chin, but my chin doesn't need it, so I'm only doing my nose this time. First base face wash. And then I usually use something else right afterwards, which you're not supposed to use it on your face, but I don't care. It's just body wash. You're not supposed to use body wash on your face. A little nifty tip for y'all. So you get it, Jay. You get it. I am Polish, Irish, Native. The three. Navajo Native, Irish, and Polish. I think my mom said there's German in there, but it's a very small percentage. I ain't doing a blood test. I already know I'm a mutt. I don't need to be told I'm a mutt. I'm very big on I will not pay a lot of money for things that I can do at home, such as skincare, eyebrow waxing, things like that. I will not go out and pay a fuck ton of money when I can do them at home. That mentality has screwed me with the tattoo thing. But it was worth it because it was an experience. That's gonna piss me off. Where's my hairspray? I rearranged everything in my cupboards. My medicine cabinet that holds literally barely any medicine. This is very expensive hairspray. It's the same shit my grandmother used when I was growing up. It clogs so bad, it's not worth it. found out the other day, I have naturally curly hair. I just don't take care of it like I should. It tastes so bad. Why does it always spray into my mouth? There's my door bristle. There we go. There's apparently a very specific way you're supposed to take care of curly hair, and I don't do it. For example, not using a straightener, and that's what I'm about to do on my bangs. Hello, Bexy, how are you? Okay, now that the face is done, don't know why I did the spray, the hairspray of my hair, because my hair's coming down anyways. Yes, you cannot tell because I don't take care of it, but my hair has a natural curl pattern that I just don't do anything for. I'm getting tired of taking care of it. Oh, braids are so pretty. I used to do Viking braids in my hair and leave them in for weeks on end because my hair didn't get like nasty from it. I don't do it anymore though because I dye my hair so much and it's just a lot to keep up with, like you said. So I just mutilate it. Where did I put it? I don't have to use a hair tie. I'm trying to do a reset on my hair. The way to do a reset is to wash it less frequently. So I feel like it's gross, but it's not. I did French braids normal. I shaved on the sides with 2 or 3 numbers. Ooh, that sounds pretty. I like braids. It's one of the reasons that I get sad when I have to cut my hair short from dyeing it so much is because I can't braid it anymore. So my girlfriend is currently not allowed to cut her hair until mine grows back. Let's kill our hair today, everybody. Because I grew up in the era of the only way to be pretty is if you straighten your hair for 3 hours before you go to school. That's why it's not as curly as it was when I was younger. Now every girl will kill for curly hair. When I was in school, we all would have killed for pin straight hair. To the point I actually put my hair on an ironing board and took a regular old clothing iron to it one day. Because I read about it in a book and it worked. My hair was straight for a month. I don't go in detail like I used to when I was younger. I just do base straighten to get rid of like the really wavy spots. Because not all of my hair is the same pattern anymore. I am one of those girls that takes 2 to 3 hours to get ready for an event. Because no matter what I do, it never feels right. Like I'm gonna spend all this time doing my hair, my makeup. I already have my outfit picked out and I'm gonna get it ready in the morning when they get up. And let's see the back of my hair. It looks like shit because I cut it myself. But I'm gonna do all this stuff, I'm gonna get dressed, and my girlfriend and I are gonna get ready to head out, and I'm gonna hate the way I look. I'm gonna see my reflection in a car window and get sad. but a second. Can't rush this. I don't. Decent. I wake up looking like a hobgoblin. Your butt, like your twerk videos. Oh. It's gotten bigger. I started working and now it's toning the muscles. So I have to be careful what I wear to work so that I don't get dress coded because we don't have a uniform. When I first started, I was able to wear like those TikTok leggings. Now I have to be careful on the days that I wear that because I have to make sure certain coworkers aren't there because I will get dress coded and I am not about to deal with getting dress coded as a whole ass adult. Dealt with it enough in school. Not gonna deal with it now. Ow. That hairspray really did a number on my hair. And I always cut my bangs, but I have a natural cowlick right here to where they don't lay against my forehead like they're supposed to, so I have to part them and wait for them to grow out. And then I do it again and wait for them to grow out. I have like, I don't even remember what it's called, BPD, something like that, where I have really bad manic episodes, and the only coping mechanism I have found that works is messing my hair up really bad. Otherwise I go back into my old really bad tendencies. So I just fuck with my hair to make me feel better. So anytime you've seen me with short hair in the last like 3 years, I cut it myself. And then cried about it for 2 hours afterwards. Because I hate cutting my hair short. But if it's dead, it's dead. You do what you gotta do, right? I used to follow you since a long time ago and I would always jerk off to videos. Okay. No need for dress code. Facts. Like, as long as I'm getting my work done, why do you care what I'm wearing? You didn't set a uniform, it's on you, my guy. My boss, well, technically don't even have a boss. I deal directly with the owner. The owners are very old people. Not very old, like maybe my grandparents' age, which would have been 50 and 97, so it was 50 before I was born. So plus 25, so he'd be 75 this year, I think, if I'm doing my math right. So they're about his age, which isn't like super old, but anybody older than 40 is super old to me these days because my grandparents didn't make it past 40 before they died. Not truly. They didn't get old. Like, I think my grandfather did. I don't know. I'd have to do the math. He was born in 57. No, he would have been, in 2007, he would have been 50 years old. Okay. So, plus another 10, he would have been 60. That's 2017, 18, 19, 21, 22. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. He'd be 62 this year. He'd be 62 this year. He passed away in 02, so he wasn't even 50 yet. My grandmother was gone in like 2008. How come we don't make twerk videos anymore? I don't like the old one video. Because for the longest time I would make videos. I would spend 2 to 3 hours recording, editing, and uploading the videos, and then YouTube would be like, yeah, no, we're gonna take that down. And then I'd be really sad. Anyone else? You get it. You get it. Like, I'm coming up on 30 in the next 6 years, and I'm just gonna pretend that that's not a thing. Be right back, you guys. I'm back. Don't mind my busted ass door. It locked me in the bathroom and my husband came and literally had to break the door handle to let me out because I don't do well being trapped. I go into severe panic attacks. And I was screaming. Do I have Twitter? No. I'm gonna be 40 in March. That's fine. Why the fuck y'all this horny? Exactly. Like, wake up first. No, I don't have Twitter. I have Instagram and YouTube. I had Snapchat, and then Snapchat decided to do a phone ban, which I didn't know they can do. So anytime I download Snapchat and make a new account, they instantly ban it. I can't even log into the account. I can make it, and then it's gone. They banned my fan Snap, my VIP Snap, which I didn't use anymore, so I didn't really care, and my family Snap. I lost all the photos of my brother that passed away, all the photos of my nephew growing up. He's now 4 this year, I think. He was 4 this year, I think. I'm pretty sure. Turns around that age this year, and I have barely any photos of him now because of Snapchat. Snapchat turned into Thanos. It did. I thought you had an OnlyFans for some reason. I did. And then it got hacked, and some dude posted a picture of his weenus on it. Not his weenus, his wiener. His dick. Just don't want to get banned. Snapchat. Shit! Talking about the government, really? But when I reported the guy that hacked my OnlyFans, I went to go log back in because I'm like, okay, they fixed the issue. When I logged back in, it gave me a pop-up that said, this user is not found, which the user's still there because I made another account to search myself up to make sure that my account was still there. But they made it where nobody can log into my OnlyFans account. Pissed me off. I wonder if I should put a different ball on my tongue right now. This is our piercing box. No, it is not taken well care of. No, I do not care. By the way, if you have piercings in your mouth, like your lip or your tongue, take that bitch out at least once, twice a month, and scrub it with a toothbrush. They build up so much plaque and people don't realize it. They get so gross. No, because they did shut it down to where people can't subscribe to it anymore as well. Which I think that pissed me off more because, like, if they would have left it to where people could still subscribe, at least people could still go see what they want to see, you know? This is the right size. Oh, I do not use those ones. Those ones are not mine. I will only use certain balls on my top of my tongue ring. I will not use anything colored because the color coating will chip away and get in your piercing. I will use plastic balls and metal balls. That's it. All right, Tom, have fun. It's not worth the bullshit, Baxi. Why don't you make another one? You can't. There's already one registered under my, as long as I'm not getting paid without you can't. Exactly. There's already one registered under my social security number, and to make an account, you have to register under your social security number because of tax reasons. You should be able to hear me. Cam soda? Don't know what that is. Thinking about changing up my lip rings. I eventually want one there. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing when I get paid today. I think I know what I'm doing when I get paid today. What do you guys think? Does it look okay? No, he didn't care. He also doesn't care that I have a very extensive menu of explicit videos that I sell whenever people want them. I think I'm getting a new piercing today. Either that or my eyebrow. Don't know. I think that looks good. I think my lip will be swollen for the next month if I get it done. I have dermatographia, so if my skin gets scratched or pierced or cut in any way, it will swell up for a very long time and then break out into hives. So when I got these done and that done, it was really bad. I was so scared when I first got my piercings done to take them out and put them back in. His mentality, Roberto, is I come to bed with him every night. If people are gonna look, I might as well get paid for it. I look naked without my lip rings. But yeah, I was so scared to take my piercings in and out because I was like, well, what if the hole's gonna close up right away, or I pierce it, re-pierce it wrong, or whatever. Now I don't care. And I get these types of lip rings. Because I have a really bad habit of biting them and taking them from a regular lip ring to being folded like this. Like, look at that. That black one can now fit inside it. These were the same size. But I chew on them. I do still have working black horseshoes, which are my favorite ones to put. They're just so irritating. But what state are you from? A constant state of depression and anxiety. I'm from Arizona. My bloodline is from Tennessee, Texas, and Alabama, and a few other places. Where I live, I don't disclose because I've had people that found out where I lived and stalked me because of this YouTube channel. And I don't want to deal with that again. I could just walk around with this on my lip and people would think it was pierced at this time. Many vids. No, I'm just going to simply continue running it the way that I do with Instagram, and when I get a new phone, doing Snapchat again, where I have a Google Drive account with over 40 videos on there. I haven't counted them recently, but I think I'm up to 50 if I remember correctly. There we go. No way, that's crazy. I totally forgot what I said. That's crazy. Oh, the states. Sorry. My brain doesn't work sometimes. Weird as hell. I had one guy that didn't even find out where I was. I went to a local bar after I turned 21 because, like, fuck yeah. 15,000 on YouTube, nice. And I'm like, leave his hands off me the entire night. I had to leave my favorite bar. I went back. Hasn't been there since. I think he got the message when my husband pulled a knife on him. That man has issues. We don't talk about his issues, though. Alright, now to Prettify. I don't use as many makeup products as most girls because I'm a firm believer in you get what you get. So the most you'll see me use is like eyeliner and mascara. For dates, I'll use eyeshadow and some blush. 4 products. I'll do my eyebrows if I go to get them waxed professionally and they do them wrong. Because that has happened. Where they took off like that much of my eyebrow. Yeah. And I'll wear lip gloss occasionally. But I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't feel the need for it. Can't stock from Australia. You still could. Planes are a thing. One of my good friends, an online friend, which are some of the best friends that you'll ever have, by the way, is from Australia and found out where I lived without me telling and was like, yeah, I'm going to come to so-and-so and hang out with you one of these days. I try to make everybody feel like they exist to me, but bros. I am married and with another person at the same time. I got my husband, I got my girlfriend. That is about all the shit I can handle. There is already so much bullshit going on with that I think I'm good. Where the absolute dick did my fucking... I don't want to use that palette today. Being that I only use certain makeup products, because I don't use, like, contour and all that, I'm pulling out only eyeshadow palettes in this stack. And these are the ones that I didn't throw away when I did a deep clean recently on my makeup kits. There's my eyeshadow palettes. I don't like making people feel that way. I seem like the kind of girl that a lot of people liked, but when I was in school, I was the irrelevant one. Nobody wanted to be around me. I was the girl that guys would go up to their friends and be like, I'll give you $50 if you go over there and ask her out. I'll give you $50 if you go over there and kiss her. As a matter of fact, the guy that my little sister had a baby with didn't want to meet me because his exact words were, I was paid $75 to kiss her. As a prank. So I very much try to make everybody feel like I know I have a connection of some sort with them. Because I know how that feels. And it don't feel good. I gotta pick an eyeshadow. Shit. This is the hardest part of my makeup. Picking eyeshadow. Because I know what I'm gonna wear. I'm wearing a cute pair of bell bottoms and a black top. These are just brushes to get the right one, to get the look that I'm going for, which I don't even know what I'm going for. Haha. That is my favorite lip gloss. It is a lip plumping gloss, which I don't really need because I chew on my lips enough that they plump up on their own. But I like the way it makes my lips burn. That feels like maybe not a good thing. Just realized that. I like the way it makes my lips burn. Yes, this is why people say that you have issues. I have a big ass makeup drawer, by the way, and I use maybe 10 things out of it total. I don't know what mascara I want to use today. Okay, I showed you guys my eyeshadow collection because I only use certain things. I have a lot of my favorite things. These are my mascaras. Like 4 of them are expired, by the way. But they're my favorite. Pain is gain. Pain is gain. Concealer for when I don't sleep, like today. I did not sleep tonight, so I will put a little bit under my eye bags. That doesn't happen often, though, because what's the fucking point? Highlighter, which only gets used for special things like photos. Foundation I don't use because I have freckles. The thing I have the most of is lip color. I am totally not reorganizing my makeup drawer on live. I'm so sorry, you guys. This has got to be boring as hell. Oh, Avina Lex is live. Let's go watch. Oh, wow. All she's fucking doing is organizing shit. That's boring. And I wonder why my fucking subscribers drops all the time. I don't dance no more. I just go on live and do stupid shit. Okay, I think that's all of the... that's what I thought. Okay. These are all lip color. Were you making bank off of OnlyFans? No. No, I made very little money on OnlyFans. I am hurting myself bending. Dispatcher to send me a load. What do you do for a living? I make pizza. in a very small diner. I need that because I ain't got no fucking eyelashes. I got white girl lashes. We ain't got lashes. White girls don't got lashes. My girlfriend did my nails and my toes to match for me because I'm loved occasionally when I'm not being a brat. Okay, shorts. I do driving, but just graduated from uni and hoping to find real work soon. Hey, driving is real work if you think about it, darling. Where would America be without truckers? My biological grandfather on my mother's side was a truck driver most of his life. No, I wouldn't be making bank, sweetie. Nothing has changed. Can't advertise it on here very easily. Definitely don't advertise. You have a girlfriend and a boyfriend. No, I have a girlfriend and a husband. Working on the boyfriend thing. DoorDashing. DoorDashing's fun. I've heard you can make good money off of DoorDash. The place I cook at. Dude, I'm DoorDashing right now. Nice. 18-wheelers. I love 18-wheelers. Ow! Ooh, this is what happens when the pizza oven bites you. Can't really see it because it's finally going away, but this late at night, what time zone? Oh, 1 second. It is 3:52 in the morning. I've been up for 2 hours because my girlfriend and husband were fighting over who was going to snuggle me. Neither of you bitches. It's hot in here and we ain't got AC. Get off of me. I don't do snuggles when I'm overheated. I will hurt somebody. Oh, nice. New Jersey, New York? Not quite. I want to go to New York, though. I've always wanted to go to New York. I feel like I'd fit in pretty well. And it's always cold. I like the cold. Because my body temperature is always, I'm always ice cold. It can be 103 degrees outside and the cement can be hot as hell, but if you touch my feet, they're going to freeze. They're cold. That's why I don't like the heat, because I'm already cold. I overheat easily. I really need this shit to just grow. What is the name of the pizza place you work at? No, it's a small diner. It's a small, oh, my eyes are uneven. It's a small mom and pop diner. I've never done overnight because that shit's sketch. Depends on where in New York. I'd probably go towards Manhattan area in New York. Mostly because I like big cities. But I wouldn't go to, like, the big, like, New York, or whatever, no. Manhattan's in New York, isn't it? I am a high school dropout that failed geography, so don't judge me. Where in Manhattan? I have no idea. Wherever is going to be the busiest. I will not get on a subway train, though. I will walk everywhere. I carry very large knives with me, so that's not a worry. Now I get to feel it burn for like 5 minutes and then it goes away. Driving through a spooky little town at night is crazy. Knowing you can't pull over. It's the main way of transportation. I got Lamborghinis. That's my main mode of transportation in sketchy places. If you're ever freaked out by small areas, like small towns and stuff, the best thing for you to do is blast music. I have some form of like seeing things that aren't really there. So when I'm driving late at night, I will see people in the middle of the road or freaky animals that aren't there. See, that's another reason why I wouldn't go to college. I was gonna get a degree in something. I wasn't getting a job in that. Times Square. Is it worth going to though? Like, is there anything good to see there? Before I die, I want to visit New York, LA, and Lake Havasu City, Arizona, where I was born. Holding a pistol makes me feel better. Oh, I bet it does. A lot of shit, but very expensive. I can do expensive. I can swing expensive occasionally. Like, I would obviously save up a lot for this trip. I wouldn't just go with no money in hand. Your girl has been homeless before. She ain't about to live that life again. She gonna live luxurious. Luxurious. Okay. Get it out of my face. And this is why I don't wear beanies. I look stupid. But I made it. Whole bunch of tourist stuff going on. Ugh. I want busy, but not tourism. I'm in a state with a lot of tourism as is at the places that I like to go. I'm knocking shit over here. I don't even care if I get whatever I'm going to. Just casually chilling out with y'all while I do my makeup. Because right now, you need to come visit San Diego. It's beautiful. San Diego. I don't know about that one. I've heard some sketchy shit about San Diego. Like, one state you'll never see me visit again is Ohio. And not because of all the, oh, Ohio fucking sucks. No. Because when I went to Ohio, my brother died. So, like, then there's once in a while I want to do it again. I want to go to Hollywood. All right, Jay, drive safe, darling. I want to go to Hollywood. Just to say that I've been to Hollywood. You can't even see my makeup because of a filter. Look how fucking red I am. This is why I keep on that filter. It gets rid of all the red. I am a very red person. I am not a professional. Hi, Joel. How are you, sweetie? I was in Hollywood last week, and all there is homeless and heat and super crowded. Worth it. Worth it just to say that I've been to Hollywood. Okay, the reason I want to travel to certain places is because before my mom moved to the state that we live in now and settled down, her and I traveled 48 of the 50 states. I have never been to Hawaii or Alaska. I will not go to either of them because I will not get on a plane. My feet do not leave solid ground. Ever. You won't see me get on a plane for a damn thing. Or a boat. At least not crossing the ocean. Unless I'm going to Japan, then it'll be worth it. Because Japan is a place I want to visit before I die too. I have a weird obsession with LA and New York, Washington. So overrated aspect. Oh yeah, most definitely. Very overrated. That's why I want to go. I know it's not worth the hype, but why not, you know? Gonna die someday anyways, why not enjoy shit while I can? I'm gonna be paralyzed by the time I think the doctor said by the time I'm 40. Might as well do what I can with what I've got. I totally know that this is not a good look. Eyeshadow and lipstick. And I know I gotta finish it, but now I'm bored with doing my makeup. Remember, where are you from again? I remember you said Ohio, but can't remember exactly else again what happened. I'm not from Ohio. I'll just never go to Ohio again. I am from up north, technically, but, like, not, like, up north, you know. And what happened is I have deterioration of my lower lumbar. So it's called honeycomb syndrome. My lower back is slowly disintegrating into nothing. My spine is going bye-bye. Which is fine. I'm not supposed to do any heavy lifting or anything like that, or anything super strenuous that could cause issues in the future, but I don't care. You only live one time. Well, I've lived twice now. I died in 2015. But you only get one real chance to enjoy your life. Scoliosis. You know, I wouldn't even know if I did because my mom did not sign the waivers to get my back checked in school. because she wasn't comfortable with the idea of teachers or doctors bending me over to do the test. Honestly, I wasn't comfortable with it either. Put me in an MRI or an X-ray and you'll know. Don't bend me over. I have other people for that. No. I've heard scoliosis is bad. I went to school with a girl that had it so bad that she had to wear a back brace from 4th grade up until graduation. Now you'd never know that she ever had it. Come on, motivate myself. I'm not even actually putting anything on it because it still has some on it. So I don't need any more. Okay. Now to open this palette. Where's my flat brush? There you are. Fucking bugger. Hate this brush. Works so good. Makes all the difference. There we go. I used to do very soft makeup that would make me look younger than I really am. Not for like the aspect of wanting to look younger. I was heavy into the kawaii scene where everything had to be super kawaii all the time. Kawaii. Creepy cute. So for the longest time, people would take my Snapchat and stuff and post it on explicit sites and state how shitty of a human I was. That people that like me must be pedophiles because I act like a toddler and blah, 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 blah. So I try to stray away from that makeup style now, but it's hard because it is my natural go-to style. Like, if you want to get technical, the people taking my pictures to those sites when I was 17 years old, they were the pedophiles. Because I've been doing YouTube since I was 17. I know that's technically illegal. I know it's technically like a form of like child porn. I don't care. I gave no fucks then, I give no fucks now. I like the attention. I am a severe attention whore. If you give me attention, we'll be best friends. Like, I don't care about money. I don't care about what you can, like, materialistically give to me. If you can give me attention, shit. That's all I ask for is attention. I blamed Florida and his song Low. The whole club was looking at her. Which is a thing, because anytime I go to the bar, nobody's dancing. I'm the only one that gets up there and dances. Like, what are you even at the bar for? If you're just gonna stand around trying to, oh my god, I forgot all my lipsticks were over here. Trying to look attractive by just standing there, drinking your little fruity mixed drink. Get yourself a real drink and come party. Come have fun. I'm not a bar guy. Neither is my husband. He doesn't have a choice. He is 35. I am 24. I turned 21 and he started going to the bar again. Because it was either that or I was going alone. And we both knew that that was a bad idea. Can you still twerk? Oh yeah, I know how to still. It's not hard. You don't forget how. Does it look as good? No. I've put on a lot of weight. It doesn't look as good as it used to. Now I just look like I'm having a seizure when I try. Put on a lot of weight in the front so it doesn't work as good. Because the front is not supposed to jiggle as much as the back. Let's see, I don't feel like twerking right now. First of all, there's no music. Second of all, I will ruin my makeup. And I'm not about to ruin. We'll be the judge of them. You know what? You see, the problem here lies with the fact that a lot of people hate hearing this, and I tell everybody every time I go live, I do have a manager. I have a manager for my YouTube account. It is not me. It is not my girlfriend. It is not my husband. I have a very unbiased manager. Her thing is, I've done this for free for years. Go on YouTube, dance, have a little fun, you know. I'm no longer allowed to do it for free. Like, her whole thing is, we actually had a guy that did a paid request. The last dance video I did was a paid request. Because I wasn't doing requests because I don't like dancing to songs unless I know the song very well. I just made myself bleed. That mosquito bite itched. Yeah. I do not control my own YouTube channel anymore. I don't mind. It's kind of nice not having to worry about everything. I don't look at the comments unless they're good. Like, I don't respond to negative comments anymore. I don't have to deal with it, so why would I, you know? I used to like Travis Porter. I still like Bring It Back. I will not dance to it. Ever again. The last time I danced to Travis Porter Bring It Back was at the bar. It didn't turn out very well. I was blasted and fell, and still to this day, this knee is fucked up. Drunk dancing is fun though. It's worth it. Like, it's risky as hell, but it's so worth it. You wouldn't imagine the shit I have put my body through. When I was 16 and 17, I used to go out and party with friends because I was a homeless person that got kicked out of her mom's house. So I'd go out and party with friends, and then I'd get so drunk that I had to have a babysitter. I've never puked. I've never had a hangover. I used to try to go for runs after getting blasted. Do you go raving? I wish. There are no raves in my state. I have looked. But I used to go for runs, like go jogging and shit, drunk off my ass, which was apparently a very bad idea. Because I would wake up the next morning with a very bloody kneecap. Almost dead. Do they give you good hours at your job? It's not a good idea. Yeah, babysitting drunk people is not fun in my experience. I'm fun to babysit. I just get naked and dance. Or go for a run. Do they give you good hours at your job? They give me the hours that I asked for. Right off the rip. I have every Wednesday and Thursday off. And I work, I think, because I don't need to work because my husband and my girlfriend work too. They want me to be a little Betty homemaker. Come home, be at home, cook, clean, bake apple pies. You know, the fun stuff. but I want to work because it's fun not being alone all the time. But so I only work, I think, 28 hours a week by choice. If I wanted to, I could pick up more hours. I just don't want to. I already don't like the owners. They're mean to me. They yell at me and tell me I'm not good enough. You don't clean enough. You need to do more. Do better. Bro, all I do is clean. It's hard to explain. When we're all drinking, yes, it's poly. When we're all sober, I'm with her, I'm with him. They are not with each other. Not open relationship, no. It's very set circumstance. I'm with her, I'm with him, I'm not, they're not together. That's pretty, I guess it's really not that difficult to explain. Where did it, oh, there it is. So you're the middle woman. Pretty much. I like it though. We have a king size bed, I sleep in the middle. I sit in the middle of the couch. When we do photo shoots together, I'm in the middle. When we do other things together, I'm in the middle. Like I told you guys, I like attention. Do any of them get jealous? My husband did for a while in the beginning. It was really bad. It was not a fun experience. There was a lot of fighting, a lot of yelling. He broke a 75-inch TV. Because I yelled at him because he was being a dick. We're very toxic. I liked it. I thought it was hot. But we've gotten a lot better since then because we have set days. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I spend time with her. I go to sleep snuggling her. Every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, I spend time with him. I go to bed snuggling him. Anytime we're drunk, it don't matter who the fuck I go to bed with because none of us can process what's going on anyways. Drunk nights are my favorite nights because I get to sit out in the living room and eat pasta while they go in the bedroom and do their thing. I don't get horny when I'm drinking. I get hungry. Because all I drink is beer for the most part. Beer and whiskey. And tequila. I love tequila. Tequila rose specifically though, which is dairy based, so probably not a good thing to drink in the heat. See, I have eyelashes. They're just so light for me being a natural redhead that they don't show up. But once I put mascara on them, they're there. Son of a bitch. I got something in my eye after doing my makeup, which means I have to put saline solution in my eye and drop shit in the process. And I got it out. It was a cat hair. Oh shit, there's 12 people in there. If he tells you he wants another girlfriend, would you be okay? Oh yeah, most definitely. I've already told him to. And he has a girl that he's been best friends with for 20 years. And my girlfriend, you don't need another. I told him just to get him from. If he has 3, it makes a harem. Here we go. I messed it up with the mascara as always. Makeup done. Now I gotta wait until they get up at 8:30 this morning 8:30 in the morning before I can even get dressed, because I'm not about to go in the bedroom and wake their asses up just to find clothing. So we're going to sit in the living room and have, or the dining room. It's gonna be very dark for a second. 1 minute. Oh my god, I can't see anything. There we go. So we're gonna sit in the dining room and have fun. And I'm probably gonna make myself a cup of coffee. So we're gonna sit right here. Oh, before I do that. So there's photos that I did with my husband, with her. And if you go over here, my husband, with her. There's a lot more photos, but none of them are hanging up in the dining room. They're hanging up in the living room, and they're in my photo album. And this is about to be really dark because there's shit lighting in here, so I think I'm gonna go grab the lamp when I go get my coffee started. I'll be right back. Stare at this pretty wall. God, I hate Keurigs. I hate Keurigs. I hate you guys. I was going to do iced coffee, but if I do iced coffee, it'll wake them up, and I'm not about to do that. So I finally packed away my tattoo stuff, which sucks because I did enjoy tattooing. She gonna be gone for a bit. Do you have any advice on how to be less jealous? Okay, I'm just gonna move this way. Take you guys with me. No, I don't actually. I genuinely have no advice on how to be less jealous. It's always a work in progress. Every day is a work in progress. Like the fact that Tuesdays are technically my Friday. And because of that, I don't want to go to bed at night. But Tuesday nights, I'm supposed to go to bed with my husband. I work a technical second shift job. I go in at anywhere between 3 and 4, depending on the day. And I don't get out until 8 or 9. So because of that, I want to stay awake and enjoy my time. It causes issues. Don't mind the disaster in the background. We are moving our house around. My dining room is technically our old bedroom. I don't want to deal with this. One of these better be empty. Voila, empty. Do I want Death Wish, regular, or banana bread? Regular today. And I have these cute jars that were my grandmother's. That keeps coffee nice and fresh and smelling amazing. But it is a bitch to pour the coffee in here unless you buy your coffee in bags. Hi Hades, can you not lick my leg, you absolute sociopath? I like my leg the way it is. My cat, everyone, is being a weirdo. But yeah, one day at a time, like was said. Don't fall again. But like right now, I know if I went in the bedroom, they'd either be snuggling or they would be on opposite sides of the king size bed. There is no in between. And I'm going for the fact that they're both probably a little irritated that I left the bed, because at least one of them was awake when I left. I do know that much. But they're both probably a little irritated that I left the bed because I'm the only thing that helps them sleep. So they're probably sleeping very far apart from each other because it's easier that way. This is my sour jar. I do the spookies. My girlfriend's ex-husband was an abusive piece of shit. When I made this, there was no liquid in it, by the way. Now there's that much liquid in it. Okay, there was liquid. There was a bit of my blood, a bit of her blood, and some of my spit. Are both sexually active when you're not there? They're never alone together. My husband works and her and I work, so when she's home, I'm home. When he's home, I'm home. The only one of us that is ever technically alone is my husband and I, and that's only on Sundays because she works doubles on Sundays and I go in after. But other than that, no. I'm sure they would. If they ever like had the chance, I'm sure they would. Caramel drizzle. Now I gotta go grab my chocolate syrup and my vanilla creamer because I don't like coffee, I like sugar. No, I adore black coffee. What is the jar for? Sugar ritual behind it. So he was an abusive piece of shit. And when she moved in with me, it was because I got her out of that marriage. I got her out of that household. Well, lo and behold, her and I both do the spooky shit. We both deal with witchy shit. I was upset. She was upset. There was a lot of negative energy. So we sat down at a table, broke a glass, broke a mason jar, which are my favorite jars, and I was really sad that I broke it. But broke a mason jar, put a lot of shattered glass in there, a lot of dead leaves, devil shoehorn. Actually, my girlfriend was born and raised in Texas before she moved up here. Something we find a lot down there is devil shoehorn. So it has these two very sharp spikes on it. We broke one off and used it for the ritual. What we did is we pricked our fingers. There is chocolate on my finger. We pricked our fingers on the shoehorn and then we did that. There are bones in it. What is the broken glass? Like putting the pain away? Okay, that was terrifying. No, the broken glass was more or less a fuck you to him. I'm big on what goes around comes around, but I don't believe in the threefold law. So the broken glass was more or less used, not on the inside. This is difficult to show, but if you look, there's shattered glass here, here, and under here, along with broken toothpicks, burnt matches. We did a cord cutting ceremony on top of it. We did a lot of different things with it to try to help make the separation more painful for him. It worked. Oh, it worked. But yes, I stopped dancing because I gained weight. No, it will not help me lose weight. Dancing will not help me lose weight. It's a different kind of weight gain. It is a hormonal weight gain because I had a lot of issues for a few years and then got put onto birth control. So now I can be a oatmeal cream pie, not a toaster strudel. Mix it with something so much more fun. What is it? Love rituals. I love doing love rituals. They are so dangerous though. The last one I did, I still deal with the bitch. It was a girl that I dated when we were in our early teens. I did a little love spell, just a little one. I made her cupcakes with my blood in them. I do a lot of blood magic. But still to this day, she will not leave me alone. She is now a he. But either way, she will not leave me alone. And it's a problem. Be right back. Okay, so I had you guys balanced on top of this. My cat was balanced on top of this and slapped that off of there. So, also they do work. Anything works if you believe in it hard enough. Really make sure I pop. Thank you. Oh, there it is. This is the knife I bought for myself. It's very small, but it's mossy oak. I use it to terrify men when I'm at the bar. Because one too many times I'll go to the bar and I'll dance a little bit. And I'll have guys that follow me outside when I go outside for some breeze pod or a cigarette or whatever I go out there for, depending on how drunk I am. When they follow me out there, I'll whip this out and I'll start cleaning my nails, and they turn tail and walk right back inside. Rose quartz and carnelian. Keep them in a little satchel under your pillow. I do a lot of crystal work more than anything. Crystal and tarot. I don't do a lot of spell work. I don't personally like spell work. It's draining. I do a lot of tarot. And every time I've done a tarot reading, it came true. Did one for my little sister, and while she was being abused by her boyfriend at the time, and it had said that come the end of the year, she would be in a better place in her life with a better person, and she was. I actually recently put away all my witchy stuff because we were moving the house around and it takes up a lot of space. It made me sad. I have to put out an offering for Hades and Persephone so that I don't make them mad because I stopped giving them offerings. I've heard to give her cum and tea. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not even witchy shit. That is kinky shit. Don't do that. Don't do that. That just made me nauseous thinking about it. And I swallow. Don't put jizz in food or drink. Alright, Schmo, have a wonderful night. Super sweet. I prefer black coffee, but I can't drink it due to acid reflux. So super sweet, sickly sweet coffee it is. I get to go pick up my paycheck. It's only gonna be like 200 and some bucks. But that's what I like about this place. Most places like this pay you bi-weekly. We get paid weekly. Mexicans over here say that. Oh, I'm sure they do. It is very common. It's just not witchy to me. It's nasty. Hades, I swear to God, if you come over here and knock my cat's name is Hades. I named him after the deity that I worship. Come here. Come here. This is why nobody loves you and you're adopted. This is my cat. This is my wonderful, loving, beautiful, amazing cat. Do you see yourself? He is my buddy. He is not my familiar. He is my buddy. I do have a familiar. She's dead. This is just my buddy. Hims is the goodest boy. He got the brain cell today. All ginger cats share one brain cell. He currently has access to it. I swear to God, if you run those bottom claws into my arm, I'm sending you up the road to the happy farm. Tim is a good boy. And he has freckles on his beans. He has orange eyes. Do you want some coffee? Is that what you want? You never like the coffee. You try it every time. What's the happy farm? It's the place we send bad cats. It's actually just... I wouldn't actually kill my cat. It's just a little threat that I give him every once in a while. Just like I'll look at him and I tell him, I'm gonna snap your fucking neck. Yes, I am. But I would never actually do it. This is the longest he has ever let me love on him, by the way. Normally he's trying to escape by now. Don't escape just because I said that. I will cry. He'll purr for my girlfriend and he'll purr for my husband. Have you ever seen the movie Pet Sematary? No, but I've read the book. I'm not a movie person. I don't like movies because I talk too much. The only movies that I won't talk through are Marvel movies. Yes. I read the book that the movie was based off of. I have read, and he's shedding. Thank you for that. I have read all of Stephen King's books. He is one of my favorite authors. I want to do something. I could always play Fortnite. But that's a lot of work. And now I have the hiccups. I could read. But I have like 7 books that I've already started. I game and I read and I craft. Those are my 3 things. Hades, I swear to God, I will unalive you. You don't belong in this closet. Everything in there is breakable. No. No. Well, I can show you guys my guitar. So last year, my girlfriend taught me. So my girlfriend's a heavy stoner. I'm not. I used to be until it started giving me really bad anxiety. So my girlfriend and I were hanging out in her bathroom at the house she used to live at with her abusive husband. And I get contact highs really easily. She was teaching me how to play guitar, and the only reason I learned was because she gave me a contact high. Good morning, baby. Oh no, we're still going. But gave me a really bad contact high and sat me down with a guitar and showed me how to play. So once I learned how to play, she gave me this. This is a very nice guitar. This is a limited edition Randy Jackson guitar. It is technically broken because it's meant to be an electric acoustic, but something is wrong with it. I don't know what it is. There's cat hair in my mouth. But I can now play quite a few chords and strum and switch between chords. Still can't play a song. Probably will never be able to play a song. Oh yeah, this is my guitar. It's very pretty. It's very loud. My husband's awake. This should be fun. This is maybe not. Pretty sure it's out of tune. Best way to tell. Oh yeah, it's out of tune. Ugh. Does he play my husband? No. He doesn't play. Just me and my girlfriend. Oh, COD. The cat dies and they bury him, yes. Do you play COD? That comment came up after the other one. Do you play COD Mobile? No, I play it on the PlayStation and the Xbox 360. And no, he does not play either. Your comments popped up out of order. That was confusing. I play Call of Duty on the PlayStation 4, PS4, and the Xbox 360. We just got a PS5, but I haven't tried it on there yet. Don't know if I'm going to like it on the PS5. This tattoo is starting to really give me the creeps. I don't really care for the PS5. It's not all it was cracked up to be. I like my PS4. I like my Xbox 360. I loved my GameCube. I don't like the PS5. It wasn't worth the money that we're still spending on it. It's expensive. See that nice body? I literally just sat down, Corvette. If you would have came in here 86 minutes ago, you would have seen me standing in the bathroom doing my hair and makeup. I don't want to stand up right this second. Mostly because I woke my husband up and I'm trying to be very quiet because it is only 4:30 in the morning. I still have 4 hours before they get up to do anything. You're not wrong, John. It's more or less, I don't like the graphics. Like, oh, there's a fucking mosquito in here. I know they're supposed to be better, but I'm very stuck in my ways. I like the slightly grainy graphics of the PS4. My brother still has his PS3 and I'm trying to buy it off of him. Because I loved the PS3. Like, the PS3 that he has all of my music on. It's my old PS3. My husband had a PS1, but he sold it to my girlfriend's ex-husband. Can't get that back. And that has the original GTA on it. I also really like computer games. Like not Call of Duty, Crossfire, Combat Arms, Neverwinter, RuneScape, things like that. I just named 2 genres of games in 4 games. So Call of Duty, or Combat Arms and Crossfire are both first-person shooter games. Oh, you did, John. It was... PS3 had Rock Band, okay? Guitar Hero's good. Guitar Hero's got Rock Band. You could have drums, a bass guitar, a regular guitar, and a microphone. Like, fucking Rock Band. That mosquito better not fucking bite me. The PS5 is too realistic. That's my main issue with it. That is a big-ass mosquito. Like last night, so we have Guitar Hero Live for the PS4, which you can't even go online with it anymore. They took that feature away. But we have Guitar Hero for the PS4, and last night I fell off the bed trying to get out of bed to go pee because I'm not used to it being off the floor, because for the longest time we had it on the floor, now we have it on a frame. I prefer my mattress on the floor for this reason, but I fell off of it and I face planted and my hand broke the guitar. Which, I mean, it's still usable. I can still play on it, but I did break it. Oh well. Well, I'm gonna be dead tired by the time I go to the big city tonight. Well, later this morning. I'm going straight from work, picking up my check, going to the bank to cash it, and then going to the biggest city that we have. Can't even say it because you guys can figure it out from there. But this is what I love about my boss. Half of what they give me is cash, half of what they give me is a check. It's all done the same way, but they do half in cash because of the shift that I work. Because nobody wants to work the shift that I work. I work dinner shift in a pizza joint, and I'm the only one that makes pizza on those days. I think the most pizzas I have made in one night was 75, 76, somewhere around there. I make bussin' pizzas though. Like, they're good. They do not offer direct deposit. Like I said, it's a very small diner. It's not like corporate or anything like that. It's literally owned by a married couple that lives in the city. that it's in. They don't offer direct deposit. It's not worth it to them. They don't have enough employees for that. There's literally 5 of us in the back at night total, and then there's 2 more in the morning. So they have 7 back of house workers, and they have 8 in the front of house. So total they only have 15 employees. There'd be no point in doing direct deposit for 15 people. My brother was working there with me, but he literally got fired because he wants to do football for his senior year. The owner didn't want to work around his football schedule, so he fired him instead. Yeah, Sunday's going to be your last day. Like, if I were my brother, I wouldn't have even showed up Sunday. That would have pissed me off too much. It's not right. If you'd stop licking yourself so much, you'd stop gagging, Hades. You don't even have any nuts. Why do you do this? I'm in a lot of trouble today. My girlfriend and I are going out and about together alone. We're going on like a date day. I would have quit. We told him. Facts. That's what I told him to do. I told him not to even go back in. I told him, you don't go back in. You quit. He wants to be like this. He wants you to work. So ready to leave work. I'm sure it's getting close, Dwayne. But I told him he doesn't want to work with you. He wants to get rid of you because you want to do your sport for your last year of school. Don't come back in. I love working with my brother. He makes everything so much better. Like, quite literally, 3 of the guys that we work with started, like, tearing up and getting really heartbroken that he was no longer going to work with us. But, yeah, I told him, don't come back in. He still did. He wasn't going to screw over the rest of us employees like that. I raised him right. I raised that sibling from birth. I raised him right. He's the type of guy that he's not going to leave us stranded just because he's a little pissed off at the owner. And he said that after football, he might come back. Once he graduates, he might come back and work there again. I told him he shouldn't. If they're going to screw you over like that, no point in wasting your time with them. Like, I'm still going to waste my time there because it's a job. It's a job. The reason the owner fired him, though, we're pretty sure. So what happened was my brother asked for a raise. He was only supposed to get $1. He was making $10 an hour to do dishes and make pizza because he's a minor. Well, the owner's wife does payroll, and she accidentally hit the wrong button and gave him $14 an hour. She gave him a $4 pay raise. They were looking for a reason to get rid of him. They did not want to pay him $14 an hour. He was making more than I do. I make $12. He was making more than I do, and they didn't like that. They didn't want him to be so highly paid, so they fired him. That's our theory. I'd say it's a pretty good theory. They would have found a reason to fire him. I would have. Shit. If that was my business. Or I would have just been honest from the start and been like, look, dude, you weren't supposed to get $14. We're going to dock you down to this much. My finger can breathe. So this is the ring with my girlfriend. It was black, but I work dishes at the pizza place occasionally. And Dish Pit is really gnarly. So it's Celtic knot rings her and I have, and mine is losing all the black. And then I have this. Minimum wage is $15, but everything's expensive as fuck. You literally need a side hustle to make. No matter where you live, it's always going to be that way. Minimum wage where I live is 10 something an hour. Everything is still too expensive. You still need a second job. Like, we have 4 incomes in this home, technically, between the 3 of us. We still struggle to make ends meet. My husband makes $15 an hour. My girlfriend makes $5 an hour plus tips because she is a waitress and she brings home over $150 every night, somewhere around there usually. I think. Last time I counted it. Tuesday wasn't very good. Tuesday, I think it was only $25, but that's because people were being assholes. It depends on the day, but she brings upwards of $100 and some odd home a night. Okay, and then I have my $12 an hour plus my side hustle. With that much money, we shouldn't struggle, but we still do because shit's still expensive. Rent is $800. We pay for our own utilities. We pay $200 and some odd in gas every week to get from home to work back to home, because we have one vehicle that we pay $450 a month on, because I was a dumbass and decided, oh, I'm gonna go to a car lot and get a car. I should have just gotten one off the side of the road like I used to. It's easier, cheaper. That is too sweet, and I have no way to add more coffee to it unless I make a pot of coffee. I could make a pot of coffee. Why didn't I just make a pot? I'm an idiot. What's your side hustle here in Cali for one bedroom is $2K a month? My side hustle is like OnlyFans, but without the middleman. I have videos that I sell. It's hard to say without getting in trouble with YouTube, but like, I'm a sex worker. I record videos with my husband, my girlfriend, and solo, and then I sell them at a pretty decent price too. $10 a minute depending on the content. Like if it has my face in it, it's more because people are assholes. And there's over 50 videos, I believe, and then like the most expensive one I think is $100. But for all of them, I only charge like $250, and that's for 50 videos, 50 or more videos, I think. And then like random videos get sent as well when I add new ones, because we make a lot of new ones all the time. My girlfriend and I, my husband and I don't make them very much anymore because he's too tired after work, which I mean, I get it. And on the weekends I work. I'm just like sitting here stress dumping on you guys. I'm sorry. I want to light my candle. I've burned it once and it's already almost gone. Because when I burn candles, I don't put them out. I just let them burn. I like candles. That one is Hawaiian Breeze and smells very good. I'm excited for fall because I am ready for the apple cinnamon scented candles and stuff. Like actually, I believe what I have in here is spiced apple. A spiced apple, and then there's a vanilla, spiced apple, vanilla, spiced apple. And I burn all 5 of those at once so that it's like a apple pie almost. I don't know. How are you guys not bored yet? It's been 99 minutes and 52 seconds. What do the scribers want more? You and your girl, or you and your husband? What they ask for is the 3 of us together, but that's not content that any of us want to make. Like, that feels too pressured. But out of what I have offered, a lot of people go for the lesbian stuff over anything. Or the blowjob videos. Those are pretty popular. Anything public is very popular. I have a few public videos, and those are very popular. I could always make one today while we're out and about. But then I wouldn't be able to wear pants. I'd have to wear a skirt, and I don't feel like wearing a skirt today. It's too much work. Actually, in the town that I grew up in, there's this little hidden spot under one of the bridges that you can't get to without knowing how to get to it. And I've only taken like 7 people down there total, if that. 3 people total. Oh wow, it was way less. Two of the people that I've taken down there, we went down there to drink and smoke pot. And then I took my girl, what's the website? Instagram. It was Snapchat. I do direct sales. I don't like middlemen. I don't like platforms where it's you got to pay them plus me. I don't like that. I do everything the legal way. I pay my taxes. I do my shit that I'm supposed to do. I do quarterly taxes and shit like that. But I don't like middlemen. I don't like OnlyFans, for example, because for one, when I did have it, they take 20% of all revenue for themselves. Plus, you have to file your own taxes, so you have to take another 33%, where I live, at least the state that I live in, you have to take 33% out of what you make and put that back. So I was losing 55% of my income on OnlyFans as is. So when I got hacked and everything went down, you can imagine, I was a little pissed off. I will never promote OnlyFans. I will never suggest it to anyone. I used to do everything through Snapchat until Snapchat, like the company, did a phone ban, so I can download Snapchat, but I can't make accounts on my phone anymore. But once I get a new phone, which I plan on doing as soon as I can, once I get a new phone, I'm going to download Snapchat and start that up again. Because I did prefer talking to people through Snapchat, because Instagram is very not personal. I like feeling connected with people. Like on Snapchat, for example, there's this one guy that I have, his name is Tom, and him and I would Snapchat all the time. We talked all the time. Now when we're on Instagram, with Instagram, I don't get notified half the time when he messages, so it's like, sorry dude, it's been 3 days since you messaged me and I'm just now seeing this. I'm going to be going to a whole new carrier for my phone. I'm going to go from Boost Mobile, which fucking sucks, by the way. I'm going from Boost Mobile to T-Mobile, and when I trade in my iPhone 11, I get an iPhone 13 with, I think I have to put $150 down. So I'm not going to do it this week, but I think next week's paycheck I'm going to be doing it. I don't know. Depends on if things happen between now and then, because I want a new phone. This one's max capacity for the battery is 80%. So it dies very quickly. I think I have to put 170 something, so 150 to 170 something down on the phone. And then I make monthly payments on it. I was paying on this phone for 2 years. I've had this phone for 2 years. Which, I mean, it's a great phone, don't get me wrong. But, no. I want Snapchat. I could always hit up my old sugar daddy. He wasn't even actually a sugar daddy. He just bought me stuff. Never wanted nothing out of it. Confused me. I just want to see you smile. Well, you see me smiling, you brought that packet. What's the new website that you're on now? I literally just use Instagram right now. Just Instagram. Avina Lex YT. Which I recently found out that YT is the slur for white, not slur, so that you don't get banned on social media. People use YT to say white, like white people. I was using it for YouTube. It's Avina Lex YT for Avina Lex YouTube. Apparently, that's a thing. Who's a pretty kitty? Don't come over here. I don't want to deal with it. No, you need your nails cut. That's how I freak my girlfriend out. I just undid that one. That's never happened before. But I'll take them and I'll pull on them. It freaks her out. It should hurt, but it doesn't. It's her mentality. This one's broken. I'm gonna need new lip rings soon. There we go. So I want a new piercing because I have a thing about pain. And I'm debating between here, my eyebrow, my nipples, or my belly button. I've had my nipples done before. They were done wrong. But I liked having them. I had to take them out because they were done wrong. The problem I'm having is if I get my nipples done, nobody's able to touch them for like a good month. I like my nipples being played with. It's like a big thing with me. So I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to do my belly button because nobody sees my belly anyways. There'd be no point. But I already feel like I have too much metal in my face with just the 3 that I have. So I don't want to get like my eyebrow or my nose or my lip. But I want a piercing. Could always get my, no. That was an intrusive thought. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I'll probably be ending my live soon because I've been live for 108 minutes. I think I'm gonna get it to 2 hours, run it up to 2 hours, and then call it quits. I think my girlfriend's awake. Rocky! Good morning. No, not good morning. I'm live. Oh shit. That one does not want to be awake. I'm probably gonna end this, you guys. Later.